I bought cream cheese to use over the holidays. I never ended up using it, so now I need to find something to do with it. And the most obvious option was to make homemade bagels. And bagels are actually super easy to make. I'm doing a similar dough to the pizza I make. It's only 4 ingredients, including Greek yogurt, which makes these a little higher in protein. And I love them especially because they require no rise time, so you can form them and make them immediately. Once the dough is mostly crumbles, it can be put on a countertop and kneaded. And you really only have to do this pretty much until a ball of dough is formed. And if it's a little sticky, you can always sprinkle in a little more flour. I'm gonna split this in half. And you know what? I made the decision I actually want to do 3 flavors. So I'm gonna split one of the halves into quarters. I'm planning a sweet flavor, adding some blueberries to the dough. And I picked out all my smallest blueberries because these aren't gonna be very big bagels. But I'm just gonna carefully incorporate them into the dough. Now splitting that in half, and I'm gonna carefully roll out the dough so that I can loop it together and form a little bagel. I saved a few blueberries so I can push them into the top. I think my favorite bagel of all time is a rosemary salt bagel. And I just happen to have some fresh rosemary, so I'm gonna try to make one. While you're adding the mix-ins, if the dough gets sticky, you can always add a little more flour too. And make sure you just keep flour on your surface. I formed my last bagel, but before I do anything else, I need to make an egg wash. This gets brushed over each bagel. The rosemary now gets a little sea salt. And then I just felt like making a classic everything bagel. And these are ready to bake. And now for our 2 cream cheeses. I did let this sit out and soften a little bit. I recently discovered walnut honey cream cheese, and let me tell you, it is amazing. So I want to attempt to make it, adding some chopped walnuts. And I don't think this was in the kind that I tried, but I want to add a little cinnamon. I feel like that'll just be really good. All right, I'm just gonna taste a little. Oh wow, yeah, the cinnamon was a good call. And then I also just love veggie cream cheese. So I'm doing some bell pepper, carrots, and green onions. I chop them up really teeny tiny. These look so good. I'm gonna let them cool before obviously cutting them and adding the cream cheese. I think they are cooled enough now. This is what the inside looks like. They really do taste just like a regular bagel to me. I'm most interested to see the blueberry. Ooh, that looks so pretty. So if it's not obvious, the walnut honey cream cheese is going on the blueberry and the veggie will be on the other 2. Because all the toppings are on the everything bagel, I'm gonna split that one in half. Perfect. I made Ryan and I each a little sampler. I don't know which one to try first. I think I'm gonna do the blueberry. Oh my gosh. Come on, that is amazing. Love that. This is the rosemary salt, which I realize all the salt is on the top. I'm gonna trade Ryan's. 10 out of 10. Palate cleanser. And then the everything bagel. Incredible. This was such a success and so easy to do. So if you're looking for something to do with an old pack of cream cheese, you should make some bagels.